Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and this video here is about tinkering in Asheron's Call. So tinkering in AC is the art of vastly improving your items or gear throughout the game. Now there's multiple ways and multiple skills that are involved in tinkering. They are armor tinkering, item tinkering, magic item tinkering, and weapon tinkering. Each of these does a different thing when it comes time to tinker stuff. Depending on which type of tinkering you want to do will determine which one of these tinkerings you need. So one of the main things you also want to remember about this is you want a high tinkering skill. Definitely always get buffed before you go tinkering. And also they have rare crystals that you might want to think about using before you tinker, say, something that might be extra risky or a lot of tinkering that you have to do and stuff like that. There's also almost always tinkering bots on every server that will tinker for you. You know, you just give them the salvage bag and all of that and the item you want to tinker, and they'll pretty much, take a whirl at it and tinker for you. Throughout this video here, most of the tinkering I'm doing is I'm pretty sure it's magic item tinkering. I'm imbuing weapons. I'm pretty much I went to the Grand Casino, or rather used the Grand Casino keyring and put all of the weapons on a character, and I'm just going through and taking my chances imbuing all of them. Not really, investigating them first. I just decided I was going to imbue all of them, and whichever one succeeded, I would just go through it from there and figure out which ones were the best, and then continue tinkering them with the, iron, granite, whatever else they needed to be tinkered with. So a little bit about tinkering that you definitely need to know is the workmanship of the salvage helps increase the rate at which the tinker is successful. Usually, a lot of times you might see my videos, other videos, or just other players that have different bags of tinkerers in their inventory. Say they have 3 different bags of mahogany. The reason for this is they have a bag of work 10 only mahogany, work 9 only mahogany, and work 8 only mahogany. It's best, and V-Tank actually does it, as well as depending on which loot profile you use. I use Immortal Bob's. But depending on your loot profile, it will separate the bags of tinker or salvage, I guess you could. Yeah, salvage would be the better thing to call them. It will separate these into the higher workmanship. That way, once you start getting a weapon towards the end of the line when it comes to tinkering, you want to really have the best possible workmanship when it comes time to tinkering. Because if you don't have the best possible workmanship, you have a less chance of actually succeeding and a greater chance of losing the item completely when it comes time to tinker it. So on that similar note with workmanship, it also matters what workmanship the item is when it comes time for tinkering it. The lower the workmanship of the item, the greater chance of landing more and more tinkers on it. For example, if you have like a work 4 item, you have a much greater chance of tinkering a full 10 times than if you have, like, say, a work 9 item. That's pretty much like the workmanship. Well, that's rather exactly how the workmanship works on these things. You want high workmanship salvage and low workmanship items. Keeping that in mind, as long as you have those 2 things, you'll be able to tinker quite well. Now, that's actually pretty much all there is about the newbie guide to tinkering in this game, I should say. There's a lot more information on tinkering out there, but this will help newbies get their foot in the door with tinkering and help teach you really the basics of everything that you need to know. What I would recommend you're doing if you would like to experiment with tinkering yourself, start another character and have somebody swear to him or something like that, get him experience, level him up a bit, and then you'll be able to experiment with tinkers on your own. You'll be able to destroy crappy items you don't really like, just to get a hang of things and stuff like that. Also, a great way to get experience on a lower level character is to pretty much go to the casino. You can head on down to the casino and gamble at the casino, get like Lugian Commander's insignias and stuff like that, and then turn them into a collector to really boost yourself up in experience. You can also get like Scarlet Red Letters from killing Tuskers, the super low level ones, or other lower level mobs, and turn them in for experience at the collectors. The only other thing I'd like to say before this video goes, before I end this video, is in the options of Asheron's Call, I'm pretty sure it's in the character options. You can find something in here that will display the chance of a success dialogue when you're tinkering an item or making an item. It's under the user interface display, and it's called Use Crafting Chance of Success Dialog. This will pop up with a window like you see when I am tinkering to tell you the percentage chance of having that be a successful tinker. It's definitely something you want to turn on when it comes to tinkering, because without it, you won't know if there's a good chance of success or a low chance of success. Aside from that, that's really all there is to say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to me for future gaming and Asheron's Call videos. And aside from that, good luck and happy hunting.